What's up, guys? That is Damned 7 from Kevin Sherwood and I forgot already. Brian Toohey. Sorry, Brian. Brian Toohey and Kevin Sherwood. It's linked in the chat. It goes pretty gosh darn hard, man. We're gonna stop it there, but it sounds pretty good. It sounds really good, actually. Okay. So, this is what we were trying to do yesterday, or trying to get to yesterday, but my internet just dropped, like, for a split second, really, or I don't know, maybe for a couple of seconds, because by the time everything went bad over here, I looked at my monitor, my modem's right there to my left. I can almost touch it. Like, I mean, if I lean forward, I would be able to touch it, but I can see the light on it is green, meaning we're good, not red. So, I lost connection for a couple of seconds, and there went the stream. So, you know, whatever, that stinks. And then I had to go and, you know, get my stuff back this morning. I went, you know, played a little bit and 3-plate vest, got my, you know, gas masks, score streak, all that kind of stuff. Just getting my stuff back, basically. But that is one thing that really makes me nervous about Black Ops 6 because it is an online all-the-time game. And that way, you know, again, with the textures and the making the file sizes less for us to download, you know, they're putting it on their end. So while you're playing, they're also counting on people having good connections and good internet. And, you know, honestly, the U.S. actually in this category actually lags way behind a lot of the world. We actually have pretty bad internet. Like, there's a standard, like, what's the lowest kind of level. So it's actually not good for a lot of U.S. citizens. And, I mean, mine's not bad. It dropped yesterday. I don't know why. It's been, you know, super hot here in L.A. It happens sometimes. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. Whatever. I don't know. Sometimes power gets rerouted because, like I said, because of the heat and everything. So, I don't know. Anyways, so what we were doing today, I just kind of showed you while we were loading up there. So this new JAK conversion kit, which I actually did, it's this week's challenges, and I actually got it done during that game yesterday, that when my game dropped. I apparently completed the last part of it, which was getting these 300 kills. So anyway, we did enough, we got it done, and what that does is it turns your BAL, if you want it to, into a laser shooter. So as you can see here, the JAK DEATHMARCH, this aftermarket part replaces standard ammo with high voltage power cells, and the barrel with a photonic scatter barrel fire a spread of lethal laser blasts that take down enemies at short range. Short range being the key here. We are not going to bring this into the new boss, but we are going to go try to do the new boss again, but we're going to try to, like I told you guys, Eric, what's up, man? Good to see you. What we're going to try to do, I told you guys when I did it the other day with a friend of mine, we were at that second light location getting, you know, picking up the items and all that kind of stuff you have to do, and you cleanse them, or Ava does while you're watching over her. And right next to that, he found that whatever that thing was. Mark, what's going on, man? Good to see you. The scanner thing that you hold up, that, you know, that shows you the arrows that you need to follow. So anyway, I'm going to go into that. We're going to try to find that. We're going to try to do the alternate boss fight. If you don't know about this, you get a really cool camo for completing it. And I think you can actually get schematics from doing it as well. But anyhow, the reason why I'm going to show you this first. We're going to play a game with this, so let's start loading that up. But the reason why we're not going to use that, you're about to see. I used it, like I said, so my game crashed yesterday. That meant my, you know, containment went down to 75. I lost my armor. I lost my backpack. I lost my score streaks, etc. So I hopped into, like I said, to go get all those things back. Love Damned. It's good, man. The new one is good, too. Link at the top of the description, the chat. The new Damned 7, officially out by Treyarch, just like literally minutes ago. So it's already got thousands of views on it, too. It's very good. But like I said, I saw that I had unlocked this JAK conversion kit, this DEATHMARCH thing. So I was like, oh, all right, let me try it out while I'm going to get my stuff back. I encourage you, if you're still playing it, are you guys even still playing this game? Are you still playing it? Beta tomorrow morning, by the way, 10 a.m. Pacific time. if I've got you on my friends list on Xbox, by the way, and you see me on, and you're playing the beta, just send me a message, and we can hop on. We can squad up if it's possible. I don't have notifications turned on, so it might take me a moment to like actually see your message. But if you guys are on and you're on my friends list, yeah, like hit me up. We can play the beta together. Not on stream. This is just like, you know, off stream. There's an invisible stairs Easter egg someone found. Involves a WD-40. Invisible stairs, like there's the arrow where you have to go through the little maze kind of a thing, but there's invisible stairs as well. Did they throw in some actually kind of cool stuff right here at the very end?
We're all on the same team.
Which is kind of a, I mean, it's cool of them, but it's kind of a waste. But it gives us something to do for the next month and a half, maybe. Okay, so as you can see, by the way, guys, I don't have a bunch of great stuff because I lost all my backpack yesterday with the game crashing. So right off the bat, I'm not going to put anything on my gun. I'm just going to let you see it as is. So this is with nothing on it. It's not even an ether tool, not pack-a-punched yet, nothing. We're just going to encounter some regular zombies, and we'll test it out a little bit, and then we'll do some maybe like some HVTs kind of in tier 1, and then we'll pack-a-punch it, and we'll see, you know, the difference, and then we'll double pack-a-punch it because I have the extra crystal, and maybe I'll save that. I don't know. Why have I not seen a single zombie yet? All right, well, let's go get this car. Oh, here we go. Okay, so now here's the thing. You hold down the trigger, and it has to, like, build up. You can't just, like, nothing happens. You have to hold it, and it bursts. Now, if you just hold it down, you only shoot one time. So, doesn't seem that bad, right? Like, it's actually powerful, considering we have nothing on it. We took these guys out in one little burst. The fire rate is slow, dude. Slow. Yep, it gives you gold-plated, gold-packed gun? What does that mean, a gold-packed gun? It just puts a weird, like a gold camo on it? Or does it, like, unlock gold camo for it? I mean, I already have that, obviously, but... Liberty Balls, question mark. I was watching Milo's new whiteboard video. People are so quick to hate on things. Let's give it a chance. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I named the stream today the way I did is really just to kind of cash in, like trying to get people's attention. But yeah, I completely agree with you, Eric. I mean, it doesn't look awesome, and apparently what they played yesterday on stream was the alpha build, which is a little, I gotta be honest, that's a little like, really? I mean, the game comes out in a month and a half, or less than 2 months anyway, like in its alpha build time still, but okay. And there's no Easter eggs. There's nothing to really kind of give it that personality. Now, did it look awesome? Did it look like, you know, an awesome zombies map? No. But there potentially are other areas that we don't even know about. Oh, a gold ether tool, legendary ether tool. Okay, I get you. That's kind of mean. You're in the dark ether like it should. Well, okay. Wait, where the hell? Oh. I got myself confused a little bit. Wait, how many? Okay, I'm just curious how many bullets that shot. Because when you pack a punch, it was 5. I only thought it shot once, and I had lost 10 bullets. I was like, wait a minute. You can aim down sight with it as well, but I mean, it's. Like, you have to, if this thing, the fire rate is so slow, like, you have to, even in tier 1 here like this, you have to kind of buy time, jiggle around, move, duck, bob, weave, to give yourself time to deal with zombies, just because, like, I'm firing this as fast as it will go right now. This is it. Because, like I said, you have to, each time you fire, I'm trying to show you guys, you have to let go and you have to do it again. You hold the trigger down again. You can't just hold it down. See? I mean, you guys get it, right? But I just wanted to show you.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
This is honestly, I think, like, there's some of these JAK conversion kits have been very good. This one is pretty bad. I I did HVTs in Tier 1 and Tier 2 earlier today, thinking like, okay, they're bad for regular zombies, but... I mean, no. Maybe it's awesome on Mega Bombs, but we'll have to find out. Now, keep in mind, this is not, like, you can see how little damage we're doing here. I'm gonna go ahead and put on that. So let's see what else, what more damage we can do just with that on. And again, this is literally the fastest I can fire. So it's not, like I said, I mean, not awesome. Oh, this guy's gonna ruin my thing here. Yeah, I told you. I was just kind of taking my time with that and showing you guys like the damage that it does and whatever, but... And then I was gonna pack a punch it, but... Okay, well, so much for that. Anyway, you saw how slow that was. Like, I literally right there, I'm trying to fire. By the way, how did you hit me from there, zombie? I was trying to fire at them while moving back, and it was just like I would get hit by the zombie or something, and, or kind of move and just do a little bit. It's just so, it's so slow. Like it's super, 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 super slow. So let's go ahead and we'll single pap it for now. We're gonna do this contract. Why do you have purple coming up here? He didn't have purple eyes. It wasn't. He didn't get discipled. I don't think there's even a disciple around. Why was he purple? Why was he glowing purple? Why did he have dark ether juice on him? Looks like the EX1. I don't know the EX1. I need the E. What is what's the EM1? EM1 from Advanced Warfare? Was that what it's called? What you need for the Outbreak Easter egg, which is that map. It's not. I'm not talking about Cold War Outbreak. I'm talking about the map on Exo Zombies, the first map. I think it's honestly still my favorite Exo Zombies Easter egg to do. Mostly because honestly, it's really not that difficult, and you can kind of just bang it out. And I don't really enjoy being on any of those maps. I guess Infection, Burger Town is not that bad, but. Whew. By the way, if you're here, I appreciate you, and could you please drop a like on the stream? Helps me out. Literally costs you nothing. Takes 2 seconds. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. So, should we talk about Liberty Falls? I mean, do we want? Is that what we want to do? I think what we saw yesterday was not awesome. Flat out. Like, I'll be completely honest. We got the first trailer, right, for Terminus. And I was like, okay, it was with the, the crew. And Maya's coming in, she knifes the guy in the throat, slashes his throat, kills him. And we get a little bit of the story. That's like the intro cutscene for Terminus. I was like, I'm ready, man, let's do this. Then we got the 17 minutes of gameplay from Terminus. And I was like, this map looks pretty dope, I gotta be honest. Like, I am down. Then we got the
Buckle up, Buttercup.
the trailer. Let's go do another HVT so you can see the difference now that it's Pack-a-Punch with only a blue tool on it. Yeah, then we got the Richthofen cut. I guess I don't know if it's a cutscene. Maybe perhaps that is the intro cutscene for Liberty Falls. But I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be a great year. And then we saw the gameplay, and let's be honest, yeah, it did lack personality for sure. It did look like just a multiplayer kind of a map. It looked dull. Even like it's not a daytime thing, by the way. I heard a lot of people saying that. We've had so many maps that take place during the day, and like some of our best maps of all time, including Origins and Horizon Draka, Grog Crovey. I mean, 3/5 of Black Ops 3, widely considered by pretty much everybody to be the best zombies game ever. 3/5 of that was in the daytime. Like, it's not a daytime issue. It's that it had no feel to it. And even like Die Maschine was during the daytime. I actually really like. Where you going, man? I actually really like Die Maschine, but there's like a feel to it because we're at that place, and it has that sense of like something is going on here. And even when I posted a picture of it the other day because I was just playing through the map, just because I enjoy Die Maschine. And like I'm trying to quick fire that, and right there, and I couldn't. That's why I just got hit. I was going. Oh, this is not good. I don't like this gun, man. I don't. Well, this upgrade, the Vanguard laser gun. Oh, which is the EM1 from Exo Zombies, or from Advanced Warfare, but yeah, it's both Sledgehammer. So yeah, I think it is the exact same thing we're talking about, but just in a different game. Let's just go ahead and earn ourselves a little bit of points too. So yeah, it just didn't have any kind of feel to it. It did look and feel like a multiplayer map, or Warzone or whatever. It didn't have that thing, and like I was saying about with Die Maschine, like I posted a picture of it. I always think that's a perk can on my Twitter, like just a day or two ago. It's a beautiful looking. When you look up into the trees, it's a great looking starting room, and it's daylight, whatever. But there's like this kind of a fog, like a slight fog, looking out into those trees over there, and it just has, again, it just feels. It just feels like there's something special about it, like something's going on here, something's different, something is kind of off. There's a little bit of an atmosphere to it. And this was just, like, Liberty Falls was just straight, stark, like no filters, just middle of the day. It's bright, it's sunshiny, nothing. There's no personality to it whatsoever. It's like they tried not to do anything to it. But they also didn't give, I mean, now granted, and I was saying this during the stream, when we were watching it in the watch party. Things are different when you're playing them compared to watching them. There's been a bunch of examples like that I've had playing zombies where, whether it's Tagged or Toten, watching somebody do that final walking down the tunnel with Eddie and Sam, or you doing it yourself, it just feels way different, whether you're watching it or just seeing it. On Origins, the sound and feel of the zombies walking past you, it feels way different when you're doing it compared to just watching somebody like me stream it for you. It just looks and feels, especially feels and sounds different, because you're not getting the full sound. Like even we're playing now, like I have the sound turned down on the game so you can hear me. So it's not like I'm not shouting over it and you guys have no idea what the hell's going on, what I'm talking about. So it does feel different. So something as far as that goes, we are missing that perspective. Those of us that weren't there playing it, we're missing that perspective. We were just watching it on our computers or phones, a lot of us, which is even worse for getting a feel of something. Okay. But we'll go do that. We'll try to do this with the single papped. Another HVT. I think this one's going to be a. It'll probably be a Disciple, this one. Anyhow, so yes, it definitely felt like it was lacking. Now, does that make me think, oh my god, they screwed up the whole game? No, because I still remember Terminus, and Terminus had some personality to it. That had some real feel to it, as far as what we could see from watching, here at home. So I'm not worried. Now, there's a lot of people, including myself, saying, well, I've mentioned this a million times to you guys at this point, but when I heard we were getting 2 maps at launch, I was like, okay, one of them's going to be like the Giant or Classified, where it's really a high round kind of a thing. It's not about an Easter egg, although we are getting an Easter egg, apparently main quest, and a bunch of side Easter eggs on that map, which to me, that's another good thing, by the way. But anyway, but that doesn't excuse it for not having any kind of personality. The Giant is a small map. I mean, technically there is, the Flytrap Easter egg on it. I really wouldn't, I mean, it is technically a main quest, but I really wouldn't classify it as such. Although I do recommend anybody that's playing for the first time, if you have Black Ops 3, do the Giant first. It's a nice way to break yourself in. But you guys know what I'm talking about. But that map, a small kind of almost insignificant map as far as like, you know, the overall scheme of things, it has a tremendous feel to it, a great atmosphere, a true zombies atmosphere. It's not because it's at night, though that one is. It's just where it is, what you have to do, the voices that talk to you. It just looks and feels zombies. Did that thing just die? I don't know why it died. Okay. Stop. Oh boy. So yeah, I mean, I definitely find it, what we saw from Liberty Falls, I definitely think like, oh man, I am nervous about that. But like I said, that was an alpha build. It is entirely possible. You know, we didn't get Easter eggs; they were all disabled and all that kind of stuff. It is entirely possible there is stuff to it that, you know, is sitting there or will be sitting there ready to go at launch that we just didn't see because they didn't want to show it to us yet. Or they get to work real quick and be like, we gotta do something because they're pissed. Okay, fine. Thunder, what's going on, man? Will you be streaming the beta tomorrow? No, I will not. I will be playing it. And as I was saying at the top, if I got you on my friends list and you see me online playing the beta and you want to, like on my Xbox friends list, and you want to play, just send me a message on Xbox and we can squad up. Hopefully, you know, like I said, I don't have notifications turned on, but I'll check, you know, from time to time while I'm playing to see if anybody. Let's go. I heard a mimic. Okay, so this is single pat with a blue ether tool, tier 2, regular mimic. This is not an HVT mimic. It does pretty well with it, but that was, again, that was as fast as I could possibly fire. And against regular, even like these lightly armored zombies, it doesn't do awesome. It's just not. I don't know why you would use this. I don't know when you would use this. It's just kind of frustrating because, again, that's like literally as fast as I can shoot it. And it's like dealing with a horde, like I should be able to just, if I had really kind of any other gun, I'd be able to take out very quickly. And now it's just all about buying time, dancing around, taking out one, waiting for the thing, like, okay, I can shoot it again. Let me look for that one. And again, this is literally as fast as it will fire, the fire rate, the bursts rate, or whatever you want to call it. It's just not good. I'll see when I play Liberty Falls, but gotta play it first. The JAK gun looks great. See, yeah, I mean, that's another thing too, is I'm flat out, I mean, I'm getting the game regardless. I would have been getting the game anyway. Just off of Terminus, I would have been getting it. I mean, I would have been getting it, period. You guys know that. But from what I had seen, if I was coming at it fresh, I'd be like, Terminus looks dope, I'm doing that, yes, let's go. And that we know that that map has like as many or more that like side Easter eggs than like literally ever before. I think that's huge. So again, with Liberty Falls, for me, it's purely a let's wait and see. You know, people that are like, well, that didn't look so hot yesterday. This guy's gonna grab that contract. Okay.
Market contract.
No, I mean I agree. Like it definitely, it didn't look promising. Oh, what the hell? But you know what? Again, let's give it a chance. Anyway, I mean, I will be. Whether you guys want to or not, I mean, I guess that's totally up to you. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm definitely going to give it a chance. Now, another thing about the whole zombies, you know, news that we're getting is during COD Next yesterday, which feels like longer than yesterday ago. Was it? Because I streamed twice yesterday, that's why, huh? They also said we're getting a third map before the end of the year, meaning before the end of 2024. So in January, probably the first or second week of January, I'm assuming. It will come with Season 1, which normally comes in the first week or two of December. So I'm assuming that's when we're going to get the next map. Now, that, from what we've heard, is this game is going to have 6 maps. 6 round-based maps for the whole year. But are they going to give us 3 maps in a month and a half to 2 months? And then 3 maps for the final 10 months? And if you notice, like on the loading screens, it says round-based zombies. Are we going to get some, like this again? Verdansk, by the way, was confirmed. It was the whole thing I was talking about with you guys the other day. Yesterday or the other day, both days, I don't remember. The days are blending for me. I've like been up so late looking at things and streaming and doing whatever. Like I can't keep track of things anymore. Oh man. Goodness gracious. This gun will get you killed. So do you guys think we're gonna get Outbreak by the end of Black Ops 6? I kind of think we might now. That it says round-based, like specifically says round-based, and that they've said that we're, you know, the schedule for the release, like, to me that's, I don't know, it seems weird. Dude, is he just gonna, like, build all the zombies in? Oh my god. That's where this gun really sucks, is like a situation like this. Like, look at all these. This gun is terrible too. Okay. Let's put on that now. I'll go over there. That was a giant waste of time. Would be pretty cool, especially green one. Yeah, I mean, if they could turn that into something like now, like it's as it stands right now, people are like, "Oh, it sucks, man. It's terrible. Liberty Balls, blah blah blah." And then if they turned it into like a second Transit, and we got like a Outbreak version of Transit, dude, how amazing would that be? Like, just by the end of the day, they would completely turn everybody around on that. That would be great. I mean, I'm not expecting that, but I think I'm expecting something. It doesn't. It just doesn't seem like. I don't know why they would give us 3 maps so fast, and then give us only 3 more maps for the rest of the year. It seems a little bit weird. But at the same time, you guys remember Cold War? We had D Machina, and it was doing really well. So they're like, you know what, guys? Here in January, way early, they were going to. Where did he just go? Come on. Here's the next map. It's called Firebase Z. And then it was like 4 months before we got Outbreak from that. Like, they just, like, okay, that was it for a while. Like, why would you do that? Like, just keep the original upload schedule then. Like, it just didn't make sense. Like, why? You know, if you weren't going to add anything, like you, and then they have that massive gap. I mean, they were just, I guess, trying to capitalize on the goodwill that they had at the moment, you know, from D Machina, and then, like, you know, let's keep it going. But then, kind of by definition, they were ruining that. Oh my god. Dude, that dog just came flying out of nowhere. This gun stinks, by the way. Like this, I wouldn't even bring this into tier 3, I gotta be honest. If I had a secondary, I'd be like, okay, cool, whatever, fine. We'll bring our backup in, because that will end up being our main. What? Dude, what? What the hell was that? What did I get? Like a mega sprinter? Like literally ran inside of me, or? What in the world? Okay. I got insta-downed. You gonna grind camos in BO6? Absolutely. And they said, by the way, I just saw today, you don't need to reach a certain level, like you've always had to do in the past, to unlock challenges, unlock camo challenges. For like, you know, before, like you have to get the gun to level 19, right, or something, and then you can do the headshot challenges or the double kill challenges or whatever. And they said today, that's no longer a thing. You're just going to be able to do whatever camo challenges there are. Alright, these guys are just going to spawn infinitely. I'm just kind of trying to show you how, honestly, kind of how crappy this gun is, because it's pretty bad. Okay, I have a question, and I pre-ordered the Vault Edition, download COD HQ, and then downloaded the 34 gig update on my PS5. But the HQ itself says pre-order for early access in 1 day. Is that normal? Yeah, you're fine, Moonshine. It doesn't come out till tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time, so you're fine. There might be, probably, honestly, I would expect there to be an additional update tomorrow. You won't be able to probably just to roll into the beta like right at 10 a.m. You'll probably try to load it up and there'll be some kind of additional update. They've done it in the past. Now, something for everybody to keep in mind here. You might have issues like you think you've got it downloaded and everything is fine, you're going to be good to go, and then you're going to try to load in and you're going to be like, it won't let me, it says I'm missing files or doing whatever. When I downloaded the beta, it automatically deleted my Modern Warfare 3 like multiplayer files, like undownloaded. It didn't delete them, like they're not gone forever, but it took it off of my system. And like a couple other things, so I had to literally go through and like recheck like all the boxes, and re-download a bunch of stuff. Now, again, thankfully my internet's pretty good, so it only took a few minutes for me to get the stuff done. But if your internet's slow, like mine was like a year ago, that would have taken me all day to, you know, download the beta at 34 gigs, then have the base game basically get deleted off my console, and then I have to re-download that. Plus, like, you know, 10 or whatever, 15 secondary files, the small files. So if you've, like, pre-ordered the Vault Edition, you can have all those things available to you, like the skins, the camos. Basically what we saw at COD Next yesterday, you can have that stuff available to you as well during the beta, but you have to download that stuff also. Now, they're like 10 megabyte files. They're super small, but there's a bunch of things, and you probably have to go in and individually check them off and get them downloaded that way. They probably won't just download for you. So just be aware. You know, if you're gonna get pissed off because like, oh my god, the thing I did it yesterday and it's not right, like, I understand, but just if you're a little bit prepared going in, knowing like, hey, this might be an issue, like, don't freak out. Plus, this first week, like beta weekend, is like, I think it's like 5 days we're getting. Like, it's fairly a long beta session, and then next week, of course, we have like 3 or 4 days too. So,
Buckle up, Buttercup.
and honestly, like, you're limited to level 20 this first weekend. You'll probably hit that in the first day. You know, like, oh well, no, I had bad luck. Remember the last time I did this and I got insta hit by lightning? I was having a bad day that time. Did he just die? No, he just tried to shoot me. All right, what do you guys think of this JAK? What is it called? JAK Miha? Why does it feel like there's way more zombies than there normally should be here? Like, where are these guys all coming from? I forget what this thing is even called. The JAK. I can't even see my full title. Yeah, Moonshine, you're good, man. No worries.
Move over. I got the wheel.
Can I just exfil? Like, we'll do one more of these contracts, I suppose, but just to do it. But I don't want to use this thing anymore. It sucks. It really does. I mean, it stinks. It's very bad. The Death March? Something like that. It's not good. And it just... It's... I think it's reasonably strong, but the fire rate is so slow that it doesn't matter. Unless you can, like, one-hit kill everything, it's going to take you forever, as you're seeing with these. Is he up there? Yeah, I just don't do that. I will maybe take that. Okay, let's just go. Who cares? All right, well, we're here at the exfil. We're just gonna go, and then, so what we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna head into the story mission to do the boss. But when I did it the other day, you find the whole WD-40, RD4, whatever the thing is called, thing in there. You didn't have to go to like tier 5 to find it. So I'm gonna try to find it there, because it might be easier to do that way. So, like, if you haven't got that new camo yet from doing the secret boss, which I have not, by the way, because I've kind of really not been paying this game much mind since... I mean, I did the story mission, the final story mission, and then I really kind of just been really just not playing since then. Not a hell of a lot anyway, like a little bit, but not focused on that kind of stuff. But that camo is actually really cool, so if I can get it, that'd be awesome, and then if I can show you guys how to get it in a little bit easier than you normally would have to get it, like, that's great. But we'll see. Because this way, it's like the difference between tier 3 zombies that you have to deal with and tier 2 zombies, and when you're going in with triple pap guns and, like, you're set to go, tier 2 zombies are like... It's like dealing with these guys in tier 1, you know. You kill them super fast. You don't have to worry about them really even. So anyway, let's see if we can get that done. JAK Deathmarch. Yes, thank you, Spurlock. It's only good for multiplayer. Is it good in multiplayer though? I mean, even the fire rate though is so slow. I can't even imagine it's good in multiplayer. Maybe if it kills super fast, but I don't know. The Steam BO6 beta is really confusing and hidden, so I made a tutorial for blah 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 on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, in the past it's been like super ridiculously confusing, but this year, for console at least, it really wasn't that bad. But the video that I made about it is doing very well, so thank you guys again for that. Okay, so let's get set up. What do we need? Let's get full setup here. We're just going to go into the regular rift. We don't even need to bring in the sigils. And by the way, I left the windows open. It's like cooling down at the end of the day here, and like they got the blinds open, so it probably looks a little different than it normally does on my stream here. But I'm going to leave it as is. First of all, we're going to change that. We're going to put on our FJX because we love it. We are going to do that, of course. Let's just... I mean, we're not bringing that in, but... I think I made one of everything that I had available earlier. Okay, so everything should be stowed away for me. We don't need that. I have extra items here. I should just bring this in and drop it for somebody if they need it. I don't think anybody's going to need it, but whatever. Yes. Yes. Oh, you know what? I can keep that. I'll use it for the... That's fine. What do I... Oh, I want... I'll keep the speed if I can. Mags. Again, we're going to keep speed if we can. Get that also for now. I want... Yeah. And then, sorry, Mr... Well, I can just unequip that, I guess. It's going to burn them, but we don't have to. Ether Blade. Okay. So... that goes on that. And we'll run a couple of contracts at the beginning. We'll bring our Scorcher to tier 2 Pack-a-Punch. We don't need to... You don't need to triple pap it. I mean, we should be good to go, right? Oh, because I went down. I lost my stupid... what do you call it? Self-revive. Okay, so let's load in. We're going to do this. Like I said, we're going to... I don't know if this is going to work, by the way. Like, we found it. Like I said, it was... I'm going to look for it in that same location. The thing is, if you go do that boss, right, you can't just exfil. You have to complete it or you die. Is that right? I mean, honestly, if I do die during this, I really honestly don't care. Sorry, I'm just looking at some things over here. So we're just gonna kind of get in there and try to find the scanner. Ooh, remind me, I need to do a spore contract because I need to bring in the inhibitor. Absolutely remind me to do that. I need to do that. Okay, and then we can just bang out some contracts here right off the bat pretty quick. If things crash, whatever, we die, whatever, we're gonna lose all our stuff. Don't care. Like I said, I'm kind of done with this game. At this point, it's just kind of, we're just messing around. We're just doing little things to find out, you know. If it works, it's cool. If not, whatever. Plus, I told you guys yesterday or the day before, too, like when I had done this, we went into the rift in tier 3, and we just got a black screen. We lost all of our stuff, had to come back in the next game and, like, re-spend all of our stuff again. By the way, this is that Mercury camo. Looks pretty good, man. Looks very good. What's up, Mitchell? Okay, pop that on, pop that on. Hopefully we won't, like, nothing goes wrong right off the rip here and we actually get to use all this stuff. Okay, boom. YY, so we don't have the whole animation. YY. And let's go right for the cargo contract in tier 3. It's most money we can get right off the rip, so let's go do it. Hopefully nobody will beat us there, but you never know. It's been kind of weird now since this game is kind of, you know, it happens every year. It's not just this game, but we're at the end of that Call of Duty's life cycle, you know? So you've got, and also with this just going now to Game Pass for free, you know, for a lot of people. So you've got like brand new players, you've kind of got like the hardcores, but you don't have very much seemingly of the in-betweens. So normally when tier 3 in the past would be like super packed with just people everywhere, now it's kind of like sometimes it is, sometimes there's nobody. At the moment, there's nobody, which is great. We can get our contract and get out of here. So we need to buy a whole bunch of Casimirs and Casimirs and self-revives.
There's a fully loaded Terminus LTV in there just begging to be off it.
Ooh, that shot was off.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
I still miss the house? What house? What are you talking about? Sometimes there's no, I can't see because of the stupid heart in the bottom. I really wish they would get rid of that. Or put it at the top of the chat, like, because all the, you know, the new chats come in, the new messages is down at the bottom, and then they have that heart in the bottom right, and I can't see the final word, like, ever at the end of the sentence. Usually I'm just kind of making it out and going, okay, you know, judging by, like, context, what you guys are saying, but sometimes I just can't make it out. Stow, use, stow. Oh, that was nice. Wait. Equip. Stow. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes there's no zombies too. Yeah, the house in tier 3 that no zombies went to. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they did. Well, whatever. I mean, the game's kind of over, but they did kind of ruin tier 3. Let's go ahead and do this. You know what? We can do some.
Market contract.
Don't even know why I grabbed that. We're not going to need it. Well, we might. I shouldn't say that. Knock on wood. They now made it part of the bar for me. What do I got? A mangler? Oh, that's like kind of perfect. Doing these the other day, man. We killed so many. Mega bombs, man. Like, so many. Oh, that's another criticism that I've seen. Also, you know, there's not any, like, we're getting a bunch of old bosses that we've had in the past, like manglers, like mega bombs, or regular abominations, not megas. And you know what? Fair enough to that. Like, you know, you think even to Cold War. Cold War had all original enemies that we had to deal with, and each map had its, you know, its own, so it had like a different flavor to it. It had its own feel. Did he just regain health? I swear to God, he was lower than that. That took a lot. Stow. Okay, can you just not do that? Okay, we're gonna get off of that so we don't burn to death. And I wonder if his is not here. So let's go pick up that spore contract, and we're just gonna cancel it right away, and then we're also gonna go get PhD. 16 hours till beta, yes indeed. I bought a beta code and put it in Activision. They never told me when I got my code, but when I went back to the website, it was there. So, I mean, that's the other thing too. Is like there's a so the code thing is kind of weird because you have to put it into Activision. Then Activision gives you a code, right? Then you have to redeem that on your console or whatever system that you're actually going to be playing on. Something along those kinds of lines. DM. I don't know what you want me to call you. DM, PH, DM, HP, PMT. PM Dawn. So yeah, I mean, I showed you guys like in my video like where you can input the code to redeem, but you have to first go to Activision's website to redeem it on their site. Apparently, like, doesn't make any sense how they do some of these things, man. To be honest. Okay, let's just go pick up these, we can, you know what, we can do the contract, right? Why not? Actually. No, you can't have me. Dude, she's telling me to do the Dr. Jansen. Come on. Alright, let's go pick up a couple of these, and then we'll have them for later. That's all we want. Wait, where did it go? Equip, man. Equip. Dude, look at all these zombies. What? What was even hitting me? that was... I mean, I guess there was a zombie behind me, but I didn't realize it. Oh, okay. you like how I do that in my chair? That's how you get the extra height that you need.
Scratch one, undead.
Whee! Jump over you. Da 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 da. Stop it, dog. Stop it, dog. Give me a nuke. Can I have? Please. Thank you. Sorry, I'll catch up with chat in a second. Thank you. You're welcome, Hugo. Okay. Yeah, let me just get this done because it gets a little hectic over here. And I think I'm the only one in tier 3, so again, it's like there's nobody who's been here to clear out anything that's been spawned in yet. Stop it. And you are bad. Die, thank you. But you see, like, just dealing with these guys, like, why, if we can get this done doing the regular story mission, when you're dealing with tier 2 zombies instead of the tier 3, like you would normally do it, this would be way better. And way, especially for solo players like myself. Okay. We're gonna stow that, and I don't need that.
Market contract.
I think we might just go do... I think this might be quicker, and at the end of the day, doing some tier 2s. Okay. I love how the Scorch is now a useful weapon at launch a few seasons after that. Manglers are from BO3. Yes, they are. I'm talking about in Cold War how with each new map we got... So we got, you know, with D Machina, we got... the Megaton, and then we got the Mimics in Firebase Z, and then Mauer we got Disciples, and in Forsaken we got the Abomination. So those were all new enemy types. In Outbreak, you know, we did also get in Mauer we had did this guy just follow me from tier 3? No. In Outbreak we did, Mauer we did get Panzer as well. But it was like only to get one thing out of it, and then it was pretty much like you would get an occasional Panzer, especially if you're going for high rounds, you get more. But honestly, if we were doing the Easter egg, you probably saw one Panzer that entire game that you were playing. Because you needed the battery out of it, and then it was just the Disciples that you would have to deal with and do whatever. So, and then for Outbreak, you got a combination of everything. It was kind of like the, you know, because it was a bigger world and you got all that kind of stuff. You know, we are getting these new amalgams on Terminus, but we did see Manglers, we did see Abominations in Liberty Falls. Do we see another mini boss in that one? I don't remember. So I understand, but you know, again, yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to reusing some stuff from the past, but like it shouldn't be the focus, I guess, is kind of what a lot of people are saying. But again, I'm just bringing up other people's arguments that I've heard. I don't necessarily agree. I don't disagree. Like, it, you know, it just... Part of it, too, I think, for a lot of people is... they want, really, in a big way, they want to think that... Like, it's a big part of it, to be honest with you, I believe, is that people want to believe that Treyarch are making something a brand new experience for us, that they weren't lazy about it, they didn't just reuse some stuff. That's another reason why the whole Liberty Falls thing, it looks just like a multiplayer map, or it looks just like, you know, a Warzone map. for zombies players, that's not a good thing. We want zombies maps, and we want them to feel like zombies maps. You know, for me, I've told you guys a million times, I'm completely fine if nothing in zombies other than the guns, because, you know, it's that new game, so you're going to use their weapons and everything. But other than that, I don't care if zombies has anything to do with the rest of the game. Campaign, Warzone, multiplayer, anything. I prefer if it doesn't. I'm not saying that you can't, you know, integrate something successfully, but for the most part, that's not what I want. I want my own unique experience. That's why I buy Call of Duty these days. I don't buy it for multiplayer. I mean, it seems fewer and fewer people do. I'm sure there's still, it's probably honestly still their biggest audience, their biggest core group, but it feels less and less important. I mean, it's like, it feels like, you know, everything's designed for Warzone now. I'm not saying that's true, I'm saying it feels. And, you know, when you start talking about feelings, well, you're usually going to be wrong. But yeah, I think, you know, since... And I liked Cold War, but Cold War was, at the end of the day, a little bit kind of vanilla. It was certainly easy. I mean, a lot of people don't like BO4, but I think BO4, if you think of, like, just the atmosphere of the maps, like, I mean, the Chaos stuff, at least. I mean, I think all the Chaos maps were very good. I think the stories was pretty good. And the Ether stuff was rushed because, again, it was supposed to end with BO3. So they were done and moving on, and then Activision was like, "Whoa, no!" Or somebody was like, "Hey, you got to continue that." I mean, it's no wonder we got 8 maps from that game. Anyhow, so I think we want to feel like, hey, we're important too, right? Like, you guys are focusing on us. You're, you know, making things for us. We're spending our real money on your game for zombies. So I don't know, and the one thing I'm worried about that I mentioned to you guys yesterday too is it feels like they're trying to make things too homogenized, like one size fits all for everybody, and all you end up doing is making something that's very boring when you do that. It's just completely uninteresting and not worth anybody's time. And eventually, I mean, it's kind of very corporate kind of a way to look at things, it will end up killing, to me, the game. Oh, this point in time, like a whole franchise. So I don't know. What other we can do to confuse things? If you were Liberty Falls dev and needed a new job, would you put it on your resume? I really enjoy BO3 Zombies. I mean, I think everybody that's a Zombies fan loves BO3 Zombies. I mean, like I said, there's people out there that I know, they truly believe it when they say, like, World War II Zombies is their favorite. They're not just being ironic. They're not just trying to start up some, you know, stir some shit. They mean it, and I believe them. I think if you were to poll the community, and I have done a lot of different polls on my community page of my YouTube channel, and anytime I put anything from BO3 in there, BO3 crushes everything else to the tune of at least 85%. I mean, most of us Zombies players think that BO3 is the best version of Zombies we've ever had. I'm one of those people. I hate when he snatches me. I hate that feeling. I really want to punch him in the mouth when he does it. I got all my perks, right? Yeah. I'll take that. Ooh, I'll put it on for now. I want, if we see brain rot as a reward for anything, or just in a crate that I open, please holler it out if I don't pick it up, because I really want brain rot. What's close? We can do, let's do this one.
Market contract.
That's pretty funny though, would you put it on your resume? I mean, again, we'll see. That was supposedly the alpha build. That we still have almost 2 months till that comes out, so let's give it some time, and then we'll, you know, try it. And I know you're just messing around, Mark. I understand. I'm messing around too. Like, look at the title of the stream. So I get it, but like, it's like, if we're talking for real, I will definitely give it a chance when it comes out. I mean, I was gonna play Terminus first, period. So, and I still plan to play Terminus first because it just looks like the more fun map. And it looks like it's the first map. That's kind of why we got that introduced to us first. I think it's because it's supposed to be the first map. And I think our crew is going to, like, at the end, after we beat the boss, whatever the boss might be in that map, I think we're going to go through, like, this portal and teleport ourselves from the Pacific Ocean there, below Japan, to West Virginia. But that's just a guess as well. Any other? Does anybody have, like? Do you guys have any questions or thoughts? I mean, what are you guys thinking about the game in general? I mean, I know Mark, you just said you're wait and see as well. Are you guys all playing the beta? Is everybody here playing the beta? I am definitely looking forward to it. So, by the way, like, as far as output from me from, like, streams or videos wise, over the next, during this beta time, like, probably definitely will slow down. I'm not going to stream the beta. I'm just going to be trying to, play with people on my friends list on the Xbox this over the weekend and whatever. So you might hear from me if I got you on my friends list. You might hear from me, or vice versa. You can send me a message if you're, you see me on. But I'm not going to stream it. Like, I'm not a multiplayer streamer or YouTuber. And they... Ooh. Okay, we literally have... Well, let's do a couple more contracts, but that's it. And then we can just go. Let's go do that. Bad dog. I don't know what the hell I was saying. I'll be playing the beta, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. But yeah, I'm not going to stream it just because it's not what my channel is, and I just kind of want to enjoy it and play it. And like when I'm doing this, I'm trying to, play as well as I possibly can for the most part, and do whatever. And like I said, I've played such little multiplayer over the last really. God, even going back through Cold War, like I played Cold War multiplayer a fair amount, but nowhere near what I used to. And then Vanguard, I just hated. Modern Warfare 2, I think, is literally the worst multiplayer we have ever had. I think that was genuinely a terrible multiplayer. Now, this year's Modern Warfare 3, I think, is actually not bad, but I've been so busy with doing the stuff for YouTube here on zombies. You can see, like, I'm level over 1,000 now, and not literally 99% of that level 1,000 and whatever I am at now is from zombies. I'm not gonna be able to keep it, so who cares? Maybe I should drop it for somebody. Oh, the bike! Oh my god, the bike's here! It spawned in! Dude, the bike spawned in! This is one of the spawns for it. I'm assuming this is, I'm assuming this is just the game. No damage to it. I mean, we know it doesn't take damage, right, Eric?
Strike team, you're a couple hundred feet from marching straight into a terminus stronghold. Just thought you should know.
Huh. I might be playing the beta. I don't know with the holiday. My work schedule is a bit messy. Oh, is it Labor Day already? Is that what it is? Yeah. Gun system in Modern Warfare 2 was awful. It really was, man. I already have the drum. But yeah, we could do it. That's kind of why I'm driving over there. Yeah, I have the upgraded one already. Whoa! That's a 720 weak side fakie. I'm sorry, I'm not a skateboarder. I don't know my lingo. But I did play Tony Hawk Pro Skater once. Whee! Whoa! Yeah. Let's go get this drum, and we'll try to drop it for. We'll drop the crystal and the drum for somebody. And we can give him the bike, too. Okay, we got the laugh. Go down the river. Follow the arrows. Bing, bing. We still want brain rot, by the way. Still want brain rot. Laugh. There it goes. And Yahtzee.
Zombie neutralized.
Looks like your racing skills have been rewarded. I say you can leave.
Okay. I don't want the bike, and I don't need these things that I just got. So let's go give it to this dude. Do one of you just sneeze, or was that somebody out my window?
Marking contract.
Let's see if we can... I don't know, this guy's... Looks like he might be struggling, or he's just running. I don't know. Homie! 2 homies! Okay, they're bailing. We're gonna catch them. I have better equipment. Oh my god. I think he's like, what the hell? Hey! Hey, hey, come here! Oh, I can't. Oh, shit. Have fun, dude! Alright, I don't know if he knows even what those things are, but whatever. Will Woods be playable in BO6? Yes. As one of the pre-order bonuses, you got the 3 different versions of Woods. I'm playing as one of them right now. I'm playing as the numbers. You got like traditional Woods, and then you also have zombie Woods. You have the 3 different skins that you get. That's one of the pre-order bonuses, like I said. Then there's Klaus, who I think I'll be playing as like 99% of this weekend, probably. You got the Warden from BO4 and Mob, of course. And you've got the Adler and Park skins as well. And then you have those Mastercraft blueprints. If you got the Vault, this is for the Vault Edition stuff that you can get this stuff, by the way. We won't obviously. I so wish that. I mean, not a beta weekend, but I really wish. By the way, did we hear anything yesterday about their week early access? Because we know it came out on the PlayStation Store. Remember that we were streaming it, and the game comes out October 25th, and it was like October 17th for early access, which I'm assuming will be the campaign. But I thought they were supposed to tell us at COD Next, and they may have, and I just missed it. But I definitely didn't pick up on it if they did. I would love it though if we got like Liberty Falls a week early. Like that would I think that would be great.
Looks like Fletcher's gonna have to find another way to keep his teams on.
You know what? That's infested. Okay, let's go do the infested. I'm gonna try to get brain rot out of. Let's do an infested stronghold. I mean, we have napalm on, so that's not.
Oh, look, it's a big, scary building filled with terrors beyond belief.
It's not bad, but I really would like brain rot. How do I get in? I don't want to. Well, we can always buy another one, right?
Energy mine plate.
Do you see any more spores? I saw a gas mask.
Undead threat removed.
Upstairs. Is there one behind me? No. That's not it. Oh, no, 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 no. Those little buggers do damage, man. Oh, in here. One there. That's not it? How did he hit me through the wall there? Oh, God. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So, anyway, they're done. Let's get some brain rot, hopefully. And we'll get out of here. I hear dogs coming. Casimir, Stowe, that's awesome. Brain rot, let's do it. Money. Don't really need money, but whatever. Whatever. Oh my god. What's going on here? I cannot access. Oh, there we go. I already have all perks, right? Yeah, okay, let's go. We do need now... Ooh, we really need to hit that really bad. We're gonna... Our mask is gonna break. I wonder if any other skins would transfer over. No, transfer over, no. I mean, like, from this game to that game, like Modern Warfare 2 and 3 did, no. It's not gonna work like that. They've already said because it's just too many things now that... How do you get to this? I've literally never been in this door. Okay. Okay. I kind of want to just check in and see what I've got right now. But yeah, so like none of our stuff from this game is going to transfer over to Black Ops 6, like skins and camos and all that kind of stuff. It's not going to. I did for Modern Warfare 3 to Modern Warfare 2 to 3, but it's not going to for the new game. They've already said. Actually, wait. Where's a buy? Under the bridge. Under the bridge downtown? Which is, yeah, I mean, I understand though. It's like so many guns and like everything. Like our menus that we have to scroll through already is like kind of nuts. So I understand why. Swap? Oh my god, it takes forever. What are you even shooting at? Do you know? It's right in his mouth? No? Yeah, okay. Yoinks! Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know we were gonna get the whole lobby down here. Okay, let my armor heal, please. Got this magic armor. Took me a long time to get. Nuke? No. Bastard. If you ever want a nuke, you don't get it. When you don't want the nuke, that's when you always get the nukes.
Energy mine placed.
Oh my lord. We had a lot of faith in that energy mine there, doing its work. But hey, you gotta learn to trust. So good day. Oh, we're gonna lose all our stuff. Why did I not pick up that money? I ran right over. Alright, well, whatever else he dropped, well, not necessarily it's gone, but nothing else good. Okay. So, let's kill these last few. Being annoying. Okay, your turn. Okay. Jiminy Christmas. All right, what do we have? Drop. And drop. Can you just not do that? We can stow it. What do we have? One more? And I think it's kind of perfect, right? And if we got like 2,500 more bucks, we could triple pap this thing, but it genuinely does not matter. Look at all these dudes. I think they're about to go in. We could also do one of these triangles, but what's the point? Okay, so are we ready? Ooh. Okay. All right, I think we're going in. We're going in? Yeah, we're going in. So I don't know if this is going to work, by the way. Like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to find that thing again. I actually didn't even find it. My friend did. He just... he's like, hey, what's this WD-40 thing? And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, oh, let me go. And I was like, how do you have one over there? And then I went over and he had it. And then I was like, oh man, okay. Well, that's this, alternate boss fight kind of a thing and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to try it. I have no idea if it's going to work. We might just spend like a ton of time trying to find this thing, which might end up getting us killed, but I kind of don't care. Like I said, I've already done basically everything there is to do in this game. Other than I don't have this camo. So like doing this, the secret boss fight is kind of my goal now anyway, so. This is what happened, by the way. And we're not going to go. It's just going to stay here. You see how it's like it's not transporting me anywhere else? Up in the top right here, we're not getting a countdown. We're not. It doesn't say waiting. It doesn't say loading level. It doesn't say anything like that. I dropped the ether blade. Did I really? They made it so the triangles no longer always give out Pack 3 crystal and legendary tool. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter now anyway. This is what happened to us the first time we tried it. Me doing it with a friend of mine. Ow, my shoulder just popped like crazy. This is exactly what happened. We got this screen and that's it. It's just going to go away. Now, what happened to us before is like all of our... Well, I mean, we lost everything that was in our backpacks, but we didn't lose, like... You know how, like, my stream crashed yesterday? I lost my backpack, I lost my 3-plate, I lost my gas mask, score streak, all that. Like, all that stuff I still had the other day when this happened. But we lost, like, obviously everything that was in my backpack. That's no longer... That was all gone. The funny thing is we actually did get to keep the ether blade. It transferred over into the next game. But like this is 100% like we're screwed here. Like it's not gonna load. WD-40 is at D4. That is in the tier 5 though, right? Underneath. Isn't that how you get it from the... don't you normally get it from the spore? I can't remember. Story mission in the air. Okay. I mean, we're not going. It's like this. I mean, this is how they're finishing our year off with this zombies game. It really... I'll go refill my drink or run to the bathroom or something real quick, and if it's not loaded by then, obviously there's nothing I can do. Still not loading. And all of you guys are leaving too. Oh boy. See? This game kills dreams, man. It just kills dreams. Dreams and streams. Okay. So obviously it's not going to load. So that's great. I didn't leave. I just went to the bathroom and came back. I didn't stop the stream. So let's see what I actually have. Did I really drop my my ether blade? La-di-dee, la-di-da. Thing's not even loading now. Dude. Honestly, I don't even care, Mark. If I lost it, I lost it. It doesn't really matter. I lost my stuff. Got the ether blade still, though. See? It's weird. This game is so it's just so broken. I mean, it's been problems all year. The stuff they never bothered to fix, and like, if they can't bother to fix it, I can't bother to be playing it anymore. So anyway, we are not playing that again. We're not. A couple of things I will. We're gonna hop in. I wanted because I was mentioning with the whole atmosphere thing with Liberty Falls and saying how D Machina had this really kind of like. I'll show you that in a second. Something I want to show you just real quick. If you've downloaded the beta and you've not played Modern Warfare 3 again in the meantime, really go in and check. So go to your game, and then we're going to go and we're going to manage game and add-ons. We're going to check for updates here. This will probably happen tomorrow. There'll probably be some kind of update to the game before the beta actually goes live. I wouldn't imagine there's going to be anything right now, but it looks like it's trying to. So that's... No. Okay. So there's nothing. But now, because this happened to me when I downloaded the beta yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever it was, I went into MW3 to play zombies, and it wouldn't let me because I didn't. It didn't have the multiplayer downloaded anymore. So here you see the base game. It's 40 gigs. This is on Xbox. It's going to vary between consoles and PCs, whatever. The Black Ops 6 beta, 32 gigs. MW3 multiplayer installed. You're going to need that. At least I did. I don't know. We'll see. But like, if you have trouble getting into the beta tomorrow, and it's just like telling you there's things that aren't installed, for one thing, it should just kind of tell you, like when you go to click on play the beta in the Call of Duty app, it's going to say you don't have such and such installed. Do you want to go like manage your files or something like that? Just click yes, of course, and then just come down and scroll through and like see what's missing. Like the campaign stuff, like don't need it. Co-op, I mean, for Modern Warfare 2, I'll never play that game again anyway. So like none of this stuff do I have. I also don't need any of these things to play the beta. But if you see, like, look at this is all Black Ops 6 stuff down here. I checked off all of these things. Like, look how many of them there are. Like, this is just like Vault Edition, like skins and the things we talked about. Also up here, I think there was one. Oh, Black Cell. I get the Black Cell thing for ordering the Vault Edition, like for the first season, I guess, or the first Battle Pass, whatever. But look at all these, that beta pack. I don't know, like if these content packs aren't checked off and you can't get in, like check them off and download them. They're all very small. These are all 10 megabytes. Like it's going to take you literally, like even if you have bad internet, it'll take you literal seconds to download this stuff. But if you're having trouble tomorrow getting in and you're like, why can't I get in? Why can't I get in? It's probably because you don't have these things downloaded. And the only reason why I didn't uninstall these, because these like 10 little megabyte little files from Modern Warfare 2, although I'll never play Modern Warfare 2 again, is because the way they've put things together, I don't know if it's going to be necessary, like absolutely necessary to get to play like Modern Warfare 3 just through the COD app and all that kind of stuff. So I don't want to have to deal with all this stuff. I really wish they wouldn't do this whole everything under one roof kind of a deal. I liked having Black Ops 3 over here, Cold War over here, like everything being separate, because I wouldn't have anything from Modern Warfare 2 on my console, period, anymore. I don't have anything from Vanguard on here anymore. Modern Warfare 3, like some of the stuff is fine, but like I definitely don't need it all. Anyway, and I'm getting to the point where like I'm starting to get pretty filled up on my storage spaces. Like I had to move everything from this app, the Call of Duty app, from my external drive onto the console now, just to clear up some space. So anyways, and you come all the way down here. If you did pre-order the Vault Edition, like you can see, like this is where your Mastercraft and these skins will come in. If you actually want to play as like Klaus or the Warden, or you know, use these Mastercraft camos and stuff, that's where you're going to have to find it. Like it'll have to be downloaded. So make sure if you do want to play with that stuff this weekend that it is downloaded. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to play through the D Machine Easter egg here, because why not? Because we've only been streaming for an hour and a half, so this will take us about a half hour, so we'll kill it at 2. Modern Warfare 3, man, I tried and it just died again. So I've gone into that portal 4 times, and 2 of the times it's crashed my game, or crashed itself, or just stuck on that loading screen forever. That's so freaking annoying. D Machina. But you, like, we're gonna have a look at this again. This is a daytime map. It's in a kind of rural area, but like Liberty Falls, it's like in a little quaint little town, but it's also in a rural area, like trees and whatnot, kind of around. Just have a look at what I'm about to, like, especially where I'm going to, like, focus and look out, and then compare that to what we saw with Liberty Falls yesterday, or what you maybe been seeing today with videos and stuff. Like, it's such a huge, like, just the feel of it, right?
You've got a green light, strike team.
I mean, right off the bat, it's just not like that super clear, sunny, beautiful, like, kind of overpowering. Which you could do something with that, by the way. You could go all the way in, like, it's so pristine that it's creepy, but that's not what it is either. It's just kind of, see, like, you've got this kind of mist, like, kind of aspect coming through these trees. Like, we got the sunlight over here, but it's not direct, and there's some clouds, and it has this, like, gives this haze to everything, but it moves as you move, like, through these trees. Like, it changes a bit, and it just has a nice look to it, but it also, like, a not quite completely, is everything okay kind of a feel to it. Like, what's going on? You know, you got a little bit of snow coming down, you got cloud cover or whatever. Like, it just has something to it, and is simple as, like, because you probably don't even, like, when you play this game now, like, how often do you recognize, like, fully take in the snowflakes that are falling in front of the camera? I mean, I don't a lot. Maybe you do. I don't know. But I definitely don't notice this kind of stuff a lot. But it adds character, and, like, it breaks up. It's not just, like, stark, clear, everything, like, 100% HD in front of you, and just bland. Now, again, you could take that to the extreme and make it so it's so clean and pristine that that's the unsettling part. I mean, horror movies have done stuff like that in the past. Not that this is COD Zombies is like absolutely like a horror movie, but we've got aspects that are similar or the same, you know, between the two. So it could be something like that, but like you can see that like that mist in these trees. Again, you don't even need to fully focus on it to like really have it affect you. It's there and it's doing its job without you staring directly at it. It's doing its work. And there's like this little bits of snow that's blowing across. Like that right there, just kind of breaking things up, and it's not, again, just that purely stark, pristine, just absolutely clean, nothing going on. Nice sunny days. Like it's a multiplayer map, so you can, your visibility is good, so you don't miss the guy hiding, you know, around the corner or whatever. So, you know, like that's how Liberty Falls seems to be set up.
This is my purpose, to kill your kind.
And that's just not zombies, though. Like, this feels like zombies. Now, whether, you know, you love this map, hate this map, think it's boring, whatever. I'm just saying the feel of this, like, it gives you something when you're just standing here and looking at it. And a lot of it is subtle. It's like just, it's stuff that's happening in the background. It doesn't have to hit you over the head. It's just, it's there, and it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, whether you know it or not. Or whether you are actively, you know, recognizing it or not, I should say.
Do you even know what I am capable of?
I do genuinely like this map, though. This, like I've told you guys a million times, this is my favorite map from this game. I know Mauer is objectively like a better design kind of map, probably even, but I prefer this for sure. Oh, Cold War. Oh, Cold War. By the way, have you guys ever seen, I think it was an AMC show called The Terror? It's just came onto Netflix. I've been well, I've watched like an episode and maybe 2 episodes fully, like an episode and a half. Speaking of snow and stuff, it's like adventurers from England. They're trying to find a path, basically through like the North Pole to kind of like go around, and they're stuck on the ice. And like I said, I'm an episode and a half in, and I don't know how many seasons they made. I don't know if it's just the one season. I don't know if that's the full story. I don't know anything really other than that. But the first episode and a half is pretty damn good, I gotta say. I'm digging it anyway. I think there's gonna be like some supernatural, at least elements to it. Like, you're not sure if it's genuinely supernatural or if it, like, are they just scared? You know, or that time we're talking, you know, hundreds of years ago, like, you know, the stuff that they didn't know, they thought they'd see these new things in places they've literally never been. They can see these new things. They're like, are they recognizing it for what it is, or they think, monster? You know, like. Anyway, no sacrifice, no victory. Huh? What? I did keep my stuff, meaning like I didn't lose my I have like the ether blade is still there, and like my backpack, my vest. Yeah, like all that stuff, but like everything that was in it obviously is gone. Like all the Casimirs and the self-revives and stuff, that's all obviously gone. But yeah, I did get to keep the, like the backpack, like I said, all that actual stuff. How do you guys basically feel about this mini-map too? Like, I just don't see it being an issue. Like, I don't even understand what's the complaint about that. I guess it just kind of, to people, some people, it just feels too much like multiplayer. But it doesn't bother me at all. And like in a situation like right there at spawn, I was like, okay, how many zombies do I have left? There's like, I just kind of quickly glance up to my top left as I'm knifing, and it's like, okay, there's 3 of them. Okay, I can knife 2 more, and then I'll be on my way. I mean, I don't know, does it spoil zombies for you? To me, there's some things, like I said, people, maybe it is a big deal to them. I don't know, but to me, it's like a lot of people just like they're complaining to complain. And I was watching a stream after mine yesterday, a little bit, and some of the stuff people were saying, I mean, it just literally made no sense, and people are just regurgitating what they've heard other people say, but in the wrong context, so it doesn't work. And it was just like, I don't know, man. I mean, it's one of those things we just, as a quote-unquote community, and you guys know I think how I feel about that community aspect of things, like, it's just a bunch of different MFers, man, that like different things about zombies. Whatever. I don't want to complain about the complainers because then I'm complaining. So, but you would think, you know, like in the past, the complaints have happened. Like people hated Shadows of Evil when it came out. People hated it, and it is easily like a consensus top 5, top 3 map for a lot of people. You know, for most people. I mean, for me, it's a top 5, not a top 3, but a top 5. And people hated it when it first came out because the whole beast thing and like, what the hell is this? Like, this isn't zombies. One, it's not a zombie, and two, why are we playing as something other than, you know, one of our characters? And we're grappling and doing whatever. Like, people did not like it. But it's the snap reaction to everything, and then down the road, it's like, actually, you know what? That was underrated. I really like that. BO4. People hate BO4, except now they kind of like BO4. I kind of wish we would go back to having something like BO4, but the HUD is terrible. Yeah, but does that really affect your gameplay? I mean, it's not nice to look at, the HUD. The stupid little floaty things on the bottom that hold your perk symbols, like, that was kind of ridiculous, but did it ruin the game for you? Well, maybe it did. Who am I to say? I can't tell you, you know, what ruins the thing for you or not, but I think we complain too much. I think, you know, I think we'd have an IW Zombies too if people just wouldn't snap immediately to like, oh, it sucks, it's not true, it sucks. Ironically, we got 2 Sledgehammer Zombies games who I can basically virtually guarantee you that Sledgehammer is not interested in making zombies at all. I think they don't understand the game mode. I don't think they want to understand the game mode. I don't think they like the game mode. Which is why, again, this year, even though it's Treyarch's game, I mean, even though it's Sledgehammer's game, Treyarch are the ones that made the game. The zombies. And then they were basically forced, like, hey, somebody has to continue this, like, to complete it for the rest of the year. And they're like, oh, fine. Can I please? There we go. Jeez, man. I remember when that shotgun blueprint that looks like a ray gun came out. Yeah, I didn't ever get that one, by the way. I think that was a bundle, wasn't it? Because if it was earnable, I would have gotten it. Or maybe I haven't, I just don't even know at this point. That's entirely possible. Nope, I don't. So it must have been a bundle. Bundle? Yeah. Purchasing room BO4 for me. Now, I don't like the perk system in BO4. I think they did, like, that was a... Choosing 4 perks before you even go into the map, I think, is terrible. That doesn't make sense to me. But the HUD, that little thing that on the bottom, those little triangles that hold up your perks, does that ruin the game for you? Because it didn't ruin the game for me. I think BO4 was a good game overall. I don't like the perk system, but it didn't ruin the game for me. I would prefer it if it was like BO3 or honestly, any other game that we've had. That's one thing I really didn't like about it, is like, how am I supposed to choose which perks that I want before I play the map? Like, how am I supposed to know what is gonna go with this map? And also, like, obviously, like this, the what do you call it? The Helion Salvo. Like that thing was so. I mean, it was the true wonder weapon of that entire game. And if you're playing solo, it's almost necessary, like 95% necessary, that you use that on Voyage of Despair, or else you're not going to be able to do the iceberg step. Because you're not going to have weapons that can get through that ice fast enough. So you almost, like I said, you almost have to have it. Yeah. Dude, I'm still... I think it's because my sleep sucks so bad. Perk system only having one nade, the OP, the fire ones, the Wraith Fire. The Wraith Fires were great, yeah. And how many boss zombies spawn in? Yeah. Dead of the Night had a real good zombies atmosphere. I agree. I think all of those maps did, well, for the most part. But yeah, I agree. I think Dead of the Night is one of those criminally underrated maps. I just don't think it's like, oh, there's so many parts and there's so many different spawns. Like, I mean, I guess to a degree, but I don't know. I'm fine with it. It doesn't really bother me. Oh boy, this is taking a long time to reload. Here, let's go, chuck that all and... No, okay. Okay. Slow.
Are you scared of me?
Maybe you should be.
You have no place in this world.
No. Is that a nuke? I don't want the nuke. Can grab the other things though. Alright. Let's go get the remote control.
Scanning for decompressive isotopic estrangement machines.
Dustin, what's up, man? How are you playing? Early? It's Cold War, man. It came out 4 years ago. New Zealand time zone? No. This is Cold War. This is Cold War. Should we? No, let's go do this right now. Oh, and then we gotta go to the... yeah, okay. Yeah, by the way, people are asking me, I've had a couple people ask me that question for the beta, like, does the whole New Zealand trick work? Not for the beta, it doesn't, no. Will it work for the actual launch of Black Ops 6? That I don't know, because I don't know how they're doing their rollout yet. I don't know if they're just releasing it at one time across the globe, or if they're going to do what they've done in the past, where, you know, starting in New Zealand and then working their way across the globe, and finally ending in the U.S. So if they do that, then the New Zealand trick probably will work, but that's for the actual release of the game, not for the beta. The beta is going live at one time globally for everybody. As far as I'm aware, anyway. A lot of people have been changing it to New Zealand, like Monolith, to play the beta early. They're not going to be able to play the beta early. Again, the actual game, when that comes out, maybe. But not for the beta. It won't matter. And if somebody says they did and they're playing it now, they're lying. Is that enough? I don't think it's going to be enough. No. It's fine. And the perks, by the way, the buying of the perks seems to be the same as Cold War as well. Like, it starts at like $2,000 and then it goes to, like, well, you buy that one and then the next perk is 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, 4,000, 4,500. Probably capping out around there. But it's not a set price per perk, like in older games. So, like I said, it works just like Cold War. Seems to, anyway, from what we saw yesterday with that Liberty Falls gameplay.
They're dead.
Thank you, Samantha. Da 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 da. Probably from all the COD next footage. Come on, ooh, let's go through. Didn't you guys think there was going to be something to these screens? I did. At the beginning when it first came out. Like, there's got to be some kind of clue in these screens. You follow this graph. It'll tell me the real secrets.
Initiate remote activation. Weapon storage at maximum. Fire when ready.
Fire when ready. Plow. Kapoom.
Ah, yes. The decompressive isotopic estrangement machine.
Device. Oh, machine. I always say device.
It absorbs the energy of the living creatures and unleashes a devastating shockwave blast.
I forgot to open the gate. Well, the barrier, not the gate. 3, 2. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's go get Stam. If we can afford it. Bastard. Ooh! That bonus point's coming in. Oh, we had a few more zombies. Okay. Let's go build our ether scanner machine thingy. Ether scope? I knew what it was called. You don't have to tell me. Do you guys have any like plans for the beta? Like, you know, me and my friends are getting on. We're locked in for 24 hours straight. We're gonna go crazy. Or are you just kind of playing it a bit? That's kind of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be on and be like, oh, it's all right. This omni movement thing is probably gonna drive me crazy in about like 3 hours time, and I'm just be like, okay, when's the zombies come? Come on, I need my zombies. And that's kind of be it. I mean, it won't be. I'll play it and I'll enjoy it, I'm sure. But I am worried about the Omni movement for multiplayer.
That's really all you have? I smile at your coat.
Ether scope, yeah. Melee Macchiato only challenge. I mean, you know, at some point we're gonna start doing it.
Of a scanning device. I imagine any station created its
The only thing, well, I mean, I haven't played it. I haven't had my hands on it, so I don't know. I shouldn't say the only thing I'm not gonna like about it. It does look like you kind of really like wind up, or really more importantly, like your follow through when you punch is like you stay up there for a minute, like you punch.
It's our lucky day, strike team.
So that could take you out, like that could get you hurt when you're kind of like you're posing, like, hey, I did a good job punching this one zombie. They're like, yeah, but what are these 30 zombies right here? Like, let's focus on them for a second.
I'd imagine that computer stores
Anomaly detected. Processing.
What the hell was that? Did you hear that? It
Anomaly detected. Processing.
was like a boom. Like really loud. That was wild. Did you notice they did flopper instead of slider? Yeah, and one of the augments though, so Augments are basically upgrades. There we go. Like we had with this game, we had the ether crystal upgrades, and in that game, it's augments. So how you earn augments is just simply by, so like you want to upgrade stamina up, you equip stamina up. That's it, and then you play the game with it. So the longer you have it on, the more you're upgrading it. You want to upgrade your shotgun, you play with the shotgun. That's how you upgrade it. And then when you earn enough of these augments, you're going to be able to add. Oops. You have the ability to add 2 augments to each thing, right? So in this game, you had the 5 tiers that you could upgrade it to, like your stamina. You know, at level with nothing, it just did. You ran a bit faster, right? And a bit longer. With level 1, you ran twice as long, twice as fast. 2, you had this and that, and 3, 4, and 5, and then by upgrading them all, you had all 5 tiers activated. Like you had that's why kind of in this game, once you've upgraded your stuff, you're really kind of super powered in this game, because you upgrade all of these things. So like your power just grows and grows and grows and grows. Well, in Black Ops 6, you're only going to be able to take like 2 of those things instead of all 5. So there's a minor and a major one, and you can do. You can hold one of each. For each thing that you're using. So you have 1 minor augment, 1 major augment. And one of the augments that you can use, Mark, for PhD is you can turn Flopper into Slider. So it'll work as PhD Slider. So you know I'm doing that, because I use PhD Slider all the time. I love PhD Slider. And I always get it for this Easter egg, just so I can go up to the top and jump down on Orlov there.
Your average evil Nazi secret bunker. When I was stationed here, we had a similar chamber in case of radiation exposure. It appears the device is
Just to, to protect him when he's doing that first step. And then I did the whole, I actually did PhD only kills on this map. Like we did the full Easter egg with just PhD, which was a nice little challenge. It was fun. But it really, honestly, wasn't even that hard. It just goes to show you how, like, we're talking about doing these upgrades, like how strong those upgrades really are.
Fortunately for us, unlike Nova 6, it is not fatal to humans, but should still prove.
By the way, did you guys ever notice this too? Because I just noticed this a couple of days ago. On this side, this is the burst one. It shoots out that 1 shot. And then over here, you've got the fire, which is the 1 shot. And then over here, there's electric. It's a steady beam. And then this one, the ice, is a steady beam. So it's like on either side. It's just something I noticed the other day. It doesn't mean anything. It's not useful for anything. I just happened to notice it. Anyhow, that's that. Okay. Do we have... Yes, we do. All right. So we'll actually be able to... I don't have... We're short on points, though, so... I don't know if I'll be able to get all 3 crystals. Because I can't just use the quick travel system here. I don't have enough points. Let's go back. Faster. Whoa. By the way, this is something I don't think they used enough of in this game, in Cold War in general, Cold War Zombies, is using the Dark Ether. Like, coming into the Dark Ether was in this map, like, it was a... I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. Like, it was like a different thing. Gave a whole new vibe to playing the map, and like that you always get a Megaton that spawns in, and the noise he makes, like when we just ran past him, like, it's just... I don't know, it's just kind of creepy, and again, talking about atmosphere and vibe, like that kind of stuff is what does it. And again, I'm still holding out hope for Liberty Falls. They've got 2 months. They heard our response. We don't even know, like I said, that was apparently the alpha build of the game, and then so we don't even know what they were, what was to be added. Not to mention the Easter egg itself, plus all the side Easter eggs. But you know, it could have been more things coming in anyway. And like I said, it's just, that's the alpha build, so like that stuff isn't available from at COD Next what we saw yesterday. So I still have a whole lot of hope, especially after seeing Terminus 2. Like Terminus, I still think looks great, so I'm looking forward to that. Did you notice that? Yeah, I'm sorry. Ready for BO6? Hood, I am ready as well, man. I'm kind of, we just did Modern Warfare 3 before this, and we were going into the Dark Ether, and my game crashed. Well, it didn't crash, it just, you get that black screen where it's loading and it just never stops. You just stay there. It's not loading the Dark Ether, it just, you're on the black screen and nothing you can do about it. You just stay there. So, I'm ready to just move on from MW3. I think it was a wasted opportunity. I think it could have been a really fun year, but I think they, honestly, they blew it.
Good. The cryo-emitter ammo. I think it would prove quite effective for containing your adversaries.
Weapons of war, knowing your power every day.
I don't like, even though that's pretty strong, and it seems to be really good on the megatons, actually, the cryo. I don't like using it. I don't know why. Like, I don't like that it blocks kind of my view a bit, and I can't really see fully. Just don't dig it. Am I on PC? No, I'm on Xbox. I forgot for a second what I was even coming down here for. I was gonna say, did I interact with it? We're supposed to be coming out of the Dark Ether. Took a second to kick in there, but there you go. This this Easter egg is just too short, man. If this Easter egg was a little bit longer, like I already really like this map,
I have heard talk of
but I would love it if it was just there was a little bit more to do. And there's only really like what, like 3 kind of side Easter eggs. I mean, there's like the monster hand Easter egg, but it's so, at least solo, it's just not feasible to do, like at all.
Enemy down.
Oh, did I not ever? I swear to God, I shot that. I guess I didn't. Okay. That was weird. Does that black screen happen often? I've been into, for the last story mission in Black Ops 3. I've been to that. I've done it 4 times, and 2 of the times I've had that black screen happen to me. So, I mean, the good thing is I didn't actually lose. Like, normally when your game crashes or something like that happens, the game just blocks you out. It's like you had died off, you know, like, so you lose your backpack, you lose your vest, you lose your gas mask, you lose your score streak, you know, blah, blah, blah. And for that, I mean, the 2 times it's happened to me, at least, I've kept all that stuff, plus my ether blade I've kept. So that's good in that sense, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, you know, just, I still lost, like, my Scorcher that I was using to get there, my triple crystal that I used, my double crystal that I used, my, you know, legendary ether tool, etc., 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 all the stuff, like my gold-plated vest, you know, my golden armor, my mags of holding. Like, you lose all the good stuff, and like losing your other things is kind of, honestly, like, it'd be preferable to lose that, because losing you know, a backpack, I mean, you know, it sucks, but who cares? You get all that stuff back in one game very, very easily. It's not even that much money, you know, that you need to buy everything back. So, but like the golden armor, that's a 72-hour cooldown or 48 or whatever it is, I don't remember. Mags of holding, you know, same deal. By the way, I think I showed you guys this the other day too, but so normally, right, like normally you would do that, especially so like if you only had Semtex, you would throw the Semtex on it and the tank shoots and the golden ball thing falls out of the tree. Or you use C4 like I just did, and normally you just set it off as you're running away. But you can actually go over there, wait, and then set off the C4 and actually see the ball fall down. It's a stupid thing, but I just kind of find it neat. Good thing doesn't happen too often. I never had that issue on PS5. Only issue I've been having sometimes is it freezes. I mean, the stuff from Modern Warfare 3 has happened to like every system. So it's up there, right?
This is 45. So what changed? Omega Group must have had a damn good reason to open it back
It's
up.
a stupid little thing, but I enjoy those kinds of things when they happen. Because it's just like, again, playing solo, like I would never see that. And then about a week ago, I used C4 and I just ran away because I think I had one zombie left. I was just trying to keep him alive. That's why I waited until I got all the way over there, and like I did it just as I was coming out of knocked. And then I saw the thing actually like hit the ground. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool! I've never actually seen the thing fall down before. Simple little things make me happy, guys. Simple things. I gotta pay attention, though. Die.
Well, we got plenty of subjects.
We got plenty of subjects.
This entire idea is already beyond the pale. I don't even know where to begin with the recommendation.
I turn your hatred against you.
Who the hell is left? Hello? Where did you just come from, dude? Oh. Oh, let's buy speed while we're here. I'm gonna miss this game. Cold War? There's no need to miss it. It's still here. You could play it. It's weird that this is already 4 years old, though. That's wild to me. Like, and this is all the last real zombies game that we had. I've been 4 years. The funny thing is, I hear plenty, zombies YouTubers complaining, basically if it's not Treyarch, it sucks, right? It's if IW's, they don't know what they're doing.
If your old pals were studying interdimensional bullshit, what would they use it for?
Sledgehammer, they're terrible, and honestly, I think Sledgehammer is the worst at zombies. And like I said, I think they have no desire to actually make zombies. I mean, you can really see that in Exo Zombies. It's like, oh, I guess this zombies thing is kind of a deal now, so can you guys throw zombies into your game too? And they're like, what? I think they had no idea what zombies mode even was back then. I mean, World War II, they definitely had, a plan and a vision of what they wanted to do. I just didn't like it. But I would much rather have zombies every Call of Duty than have it once every 3 to 4 years. I would always take a new game. I'd rather have something than nothing. Even if it's bad.
You are weak and pathetic.
I mean, bad, at least, hell, you can make fun of it. But then occasionally you're going to get like an IW Zombies that comes around. And IW Zombies is great, man. I don't care what anybody says. IW Zombies is great. I love that game mode. People say BO6 movement is the same as Cold War. It's going to be very similar, I'm sure, but it won't be the same because it's literally not on the same engine. It's on the current Modern Warfare engine. Unfortunately, all Call of Duties work off the same engine now, so it won't be exactly the same, but yeah, I'm sure it will be very similar. I mean, like going from, like I said, I just played MW3 and then, the game froze, so we came over here just to kind of, fill out the stream a bit.
That's really all you have?
But there's not any real like discernible difference between the two games. Like there's nothing major as far as like, oh, this just feels so weird, like adjusting after playing Modern Warfare 3 coming to this. Like they're fairly similar. I mean, they're very similar actually. So I'm sure it will, but it won't be exactly the same.
I turn your hatred against you.
Why are we not getting any megatons? I need... Oh, dude. Stay over there. Go ahead. I don't care. We could go get perks. If we don't get a spawn right now, we're going to go get some perks. You're right about that. Alright, Hood, man. I appreciate you dropping by. Oh, even better. Appreciate the sub, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the beta, and I mean, I'm not going to be streaming it, but I'll be playing all weekend, so I might, maybe I'll see you on there. Take it easy on me if we're on the opposite teams. I'm a zombies player, not a multiplayer player.
This is wrong.
Like, seriously, can we get a megaton spawn here, or what? It's ridiculous. Alright, man. Where the hell is my shotgun shot going there?
Hostile expired.
And where's all the damn megatons, man? Oh, exfilling is coming back too. I think they confirmed that, right? Exfils. I actually think that's great. It's one of the things I think that Cold War, as far as innovations go, changing things, I think it was like one of the best additions they possibly could have made. Because I really don't like let's say you want to just hop on, like plenty of times on BO3, right, you'd hop onto like the giant because you wanted a camo grind or something, but you basically played until you died, or until you got bored, and then you either quit or you let yourself get killed or something.
We got an extraction window.
And it's such a small thing, I think, like that you don't end up dying at the end of every single game you play. Even though you're choosing to end the game, but you have the chance, like you can choose, like, no, I mean, you don't just have the choice, like, oh, well, I just won't die this time, whatever. You have to survive to get out, but, you have that option of being able to make it out. And it's just it's a small thing, but I think it's actually one of the best little innovations that they did with this game, with Cold War. And like I said, I'm like 99.9% sure that oh, here we go. Finally got it. That we are getting exfils back in the new game in BO6. So I'm very happy about that. Plus, when you're, just I mean, for this game it was Ethereum grinding, but maybe it'll be like, what do you call it? The augments for this game. You go up to level 26 or 31, and then like, okay, time to exfil. You kind of maxed, the amount of XP with the XP versus time spent, playing and blah blah blah.
They're gone. I demand your silence, Horde.
No, for the moment. I just have a feeling we're about to get a vest. What happened to that zombie that was right there? There's no way I killed it. Come on.
Exfil window expired.
Soon, this will be over.
Decontamination in progress.
I think I told you guys. A friend of mine, he was, we were playing this, and he activated the computer, and I was standing right over there, and you get to see from the side, looking into the the aquarium thing here, while he's kind of leaning forward and doing all this kind of stuff. Actually, behind, if you're looking from over here from the side, you can see like there's a model of him just like that's literally just standing there. That's up. That you don't see anything this way, but you can just see him like standing here, and then also doing the whole banging and bending himself over and whatever. Just kind of weird. I don't know why.
Warning. Subject has broken containment.
Well, I suppose we shouldn't be surprised by that catastrophic failure. It was a noble effort. This isn't
Okay,
over. Get out.
I said I was going to get a vest. I felt it. Whoa, we're not going to get a vest. Okay.
We're sure
Let's
you
just
should
get
learn
armor.
how to find them in the darkness. Options?
Perhaps a lure. Something he will find irresistible. An arm, a leg, brains, perhaps.
Making an awful lot of noises down there.
Target dropped. That's really all you have?
We are out of ammo with this.
I think the stallion speaks for itself. That is all you are good for.
Okay. Easy. Okay. No, I don't need any more perks, right, I guess.
Fear me.
We could get some molly wobbles. Oh, we gotta go into the dark ether first, I forgot. Life with the Glovers. What's up, man? This is Cold War. This is D Machina.
Detect hordes.
The first zombies map that came out with that game. 4 years ago next month. Well, October. We had been playing MW3, but MW3 crashed.
I have no say. It is my duty. When it is reactivated, I do not know what will happen. That information is considered very much above my rank.
So yeah, so we're just doing this. I was gonna do this
The others not take.
the whole little RFD scanner thing. They like I found a different way to find it rather than going into tier 5, and I was just gonna do like the secret boss fight on that, and then on when we're going into the rift, the game just froze there. Like I got permanent black screen, so I had to drop out of that, and then I just decided hop over here and do this real quick. Why not?
I will see you both again.
All right, so. Might as well. Sure, why not? I never use this. Let's use that. Okay.
Machine ready for use.
Alright, boss fight. Wow. It's not even a boss fight, it's keep your boss alive, I guess. Do. See, we had thought initially, remember like the cutscene for this, that the guy that was going into the particle accelerator, and they sent him in, and they welded the door shut behind him. I think the thought, I'm trying to remember 4 years ago, I think the initial thought was like, oh, that's this guy. But it wasn't. I mean, that turned out to be Eddie Zykov, the Forsaken. Which we found out, not too long after this, at least anyway.
I will help you. We will shut off this infernal machine. Close the gateway. It will be the first step. I will repair the damage I have done.
Okay, good for you.
I must confess, Weaver, I did not believe this would work. I commend your out-of-the-box thinking.
Deactivate the accelerator's priority 1, strike team. There's nothing can do it. Buy the time it needs.
And we're just freezer cook these two. And then when this is used up, we'll go get the Electrobolt. Whoa! Yeah, man, go. Dude, I'm helping you. You need to relax. Whoa! That scared me. Okay, can't stand it. That I was like, I looked like it dropped through. Like, did I just chuck that and waste it? Okay, get this last one done, and then we'll be off.
I refuse to let you hurt me.
I wish they would. I mean, it was like the kind of introductory. They were trying to get new players and stuff in, but at least I think even at the beginning of the game, you could, like, he would take damage. And now he literally doesn't take damage. I don't know if you could actually ever kill him. I mean, it would have been like, you would have really had to neglect protecting him in order for him to die. It takes like that much. But at least it was like a threat of some sort. I mean, there's literally no threat anymore. For him. Like, he's gonna live. Come on, dude. Just do the thing. There we go.
It is finished.
Yep, I swear I'll find your wife and tell her. Okay.
That's all I need to hear. Raptor 1 is inbound, strike team. Get the hell out of there.
Raptor 1 is the LZ, Requiem X.
Enemy.
Raptor 1 on the ground, Requiem. Right, we gotta go. Let's move.
Oh, dude, every time you finish, I just got flashbacks to the first time I finished this. you get so nervous, like getting like the thing's not coming down. You don't know where to stand. Like you're trying to wait underneath where the helicopter is because you want to be able to get on it right away as soon as it lands. But it's like it's not the way you're supposed to do. You should stay away from it so you can run up to it so there's not a million zombies around it. And you're just like, I mean, you know, especially for this boss fight, it's obviously not hard, but just doing it the first time, it just always gives you those nerves, and you're kind of like, oh my god, we're gonna do it. Anyway, all right. So look, the Modern Warfare 3 crashed. I wanted to show you that different way into the alternate boss fight, but the game crashed. What do you want me to do? So the beta obviously starts tomorrow. Again, if you have any kind of issues with it, I have a video on my channel on how to download it, where to find it, and all that kind of stuff. But if you're having any kind of issues with actually loading in tomorrow, hey, we just hit level 500. Hey, let's go. Got a prestige key. I have like 50 of these things, and I've not used a single one of them. So however many you get for being level 500, that's how many I have. Let's find out. 59 of them. There it was. Literally never used one. Anyway, so if you are having trouble though tomorrow, like you're trying to load into Black Ops 6 to the beta, and you're like, what's telling me I don't have something downloaded or whatever? Probably there will be a couple of things. One is probably there will be an update tomorrow morning before when the game actually goes live, just because that's normally what happens. But on top of it, like when I downloaded the beta yesterday or the day before, whatever, it deleted my Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer stuff for whatever reason. I don't know. So just make sure you click on the game again, and then manage, and then go into here, and then just make sure the base game is checked, the beta is checked, and then for me, everything that has BO6 on it, I have checked and downloaded. Some of this stuff is just skins, the Mastercraft camos and all that kind of stuff, but all these little cross-gen packs, 10 megabytes, I downloaded all of them just in case, because you never know. So if you're having an issue getting into the beta, come through here and check through all of these things. Anything with BO6, I have it downloaded. You might want to do it yourself. Totally up to you though. Anyhow, I'm not going to be streaming the beta. I will be playing it. So like I said, if I see you online, I might send you a message like, hey, want to team up or something? Or you can send me a message if if we're friends on Xbox or whatever. Otherwise, just enjoy. I don't know if I will be on at all over the weekend with some zombie stuff. Potentially, maybe not. I don't know. So we'll see. But we will get back to it at some point next week. And then the second weekend of the beta obviously kicks off then. Also, that's it. Have a great day, guys. Sorry the Modern Warfare 3 stuff didn't work out. Sucks, but what are you going to do? The game, it's just not awesome.